Okay, boys and girls, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to warp your mind. So I'll give you a choice. You can take the blue pill, which is turn off the video now, or you can take the red pill and see how deep the rabbit hole goes. But if you choose to continue at this point, I won't be responsible. Greetings, covert conservatives. This is Baron Von Hubble, and since I can't come to you in DC or New York, I thought that I would bring you to me. Here's my newest addition, Smokey, the Ninja Cat.
Okay. Well, Frankie's saying I can just post a link in the chat anyway, so fuck it. All right. Let's descend into chaos, boys. All right, the link's in the chat. So we're either about to get like sniped or have some interesting shit go down, which is fine, I think, at this point, because I mean, I've only got maybe a Mr. Campbell video and a little bit of more Von Helton, so why the fuck not, right? Let's let this shit go off the rails right here and now. I don't give a shit. So yeah, the link is out there. There it is. Apparently you've got something to say.
Like I said, man, I would play my games, but my games are chock full of adult content. I can't play my games in public, and they're all got adult content in them. I get in trouble. I can't. If I decide to go on Twitter and launch a gaming channel, I'm gonna have to make damn sure that I remove all the adult content from my games, because there's no way in hell. There's no way in hell, man, that I could play them right now. No way. Nude mods, and I mean, the women in Skyrim now are actual women. You know, they're not mannequins anymore. I mean, the women in Skyrim, man, you can have sex with them. They have periods. They urinate and defecate. You know, sex in every way conceivable. I mean, you know, they lactate. They can produce kids. There's birthing mods that allows them to have babies. And so, yeah, the women of Skyrim are pretty damn close to being real women now. They're not mannequins anymore. They haven't been mannequins in a while. And it's incredible. It's actually an achievement for women, I believe. You know, because I mean, you know, women used to, the only thing a woman used to be years ago was a damsel in distress. Well, as the old cigarette ad says, you come a long way, baby. You know, because women now in Skyrim, man, they're damn near real women. I mean, in almost every way.
So I go, well, I like to offend everybody. It's a lot of fun.
Drive me crazy.
All right, folks. Had to replace the battery in the microphone. Yeah, went dead. I started getting all this hissing and shit and background noises. What the fuck? Yeah, microphone battery went dead. Oh well. Anyways, I'm here and I'm doing a video because I'm going to tell you that I'm coming back, and I'm coming back with a vengeance. It's funny and ironic because those of you that have been with me since 2000, you know how many times the forces arrayed against me have kicked me off the internet, and I just come back stronger. You would think, after about the second, third, fourth time, you would think that these evil forces, whatever they may be, whether they be physical or spiritual, you would think that they would be like, hey man, every time we kick this motherfucker off the internet, he just comes back 10 times stronger. Maybe we ought to not kick him off the internet anymore. But they do anyway. And then I just come back 10 times stronger. And so the irony is so thick you can cut it with a knife, you know. Here's all these forces. We gotta get him off the internet, we gotta get him off. As soon as you get me off the internet, I come back 10 times stronger. Come back. You would think they would, maybe they can't get it. Maybe they cannot get this. Maybe they really can't figure this. Maybe the gods have blinders over their eyes and have their minds confused to where that they really don't get that every time they kick me off the internet, I just come back 10 times stronger. Maybe they can't get it. Maybe they're incapable of getting it. I don't know. Just sharing my thoughts here, folks. It's the wee hours of the morning on a Monday morning. 60 degrees outside. I'm assuming 50 or 60 this morning. And we got out of the Arctic weather. We suffered through the Arctic weather and come out on the other side, virtually unscathed. It was touch and go there one day, but that was it. But it was interesting. I mean, Arctic temperatures minus 10 degrees at one point. It's like, what the fuck? What the hell, man? Kentucky's supposed to have mild winters, guys. Minus 10 degrees is just unbelievable for here. So, but I'm just sharing my thoughts here because I'm coming back, guys. I'm coming back stronger, more powerful. Speaking of power, I have been hard at work becoming the Sorcerer Supreme, as some of you are aware. Some of you may also be aware that I am now extremely powerful. Those of you that have tried to do shit or tried to mess me up like you have in the past, you will find that you can no longer do that shit.
Enter a new dimension of the Marvel Universe.
I've never faced these creatures before.
Where only the most powerful magic can transform this mystical doctor.
Control the forces around your hands and limitations become irrelevant.
Into the Sorcerer Supreme.
Well, what did he say? I'm curious. What did he say? I've been gone. What did he say?
He said that from watching the videos, is how they determined that things were going on, and by records, and that you. And so I was like,
it's all on the video, Vaughn.
Yeah.
You can go.
Well, I know, but I got to rewind like 5 hours in order to get to
No, you need to rewind 1.5 at max.
Yeah, Paul's
just
Paul
1.5
was
hours.
Yeah, Paul was only in for a short bit. Well, you can see when he came in.
Yeah, I always go back over my own videos.
Yeah.
I know that sounds narcissistic, but I do.
No, that's a good one.
And because I want to see how I seem to others. All right, for example, okay, the other day, some trolls were alluding to the fact that my looks give me the appearance of a person that might not be so bright. My actual looks do. Now, I don't know that. There's no way I could know that. Okay, but there was some trolls out there saying that my actual physical appearance gives me the appearance of an individual that is not quite so bright. I don't know. I don't know how I'm perceived to others, So I have to listen to what other people say and then just kind of gauge it from there. I know that, some people are intimidated by me because they told me so. But, this is a first, hearing that my actual physical appearance is that of somebody who's special needs. I've never heard that before. All right, do you agree with that sentiment, or are the trolls just another lie? Is it another lie by the trolls? They kept harping. Well, send a rocket up. Somebody get a camera and send a rocket up and see if there really is a dome up there. So somebody did. They actually commissioned a company to build a rocket and fling it up there and see what happens. And I got it on video. They shot the rocket up. It went up there. Bam! It hit something, and it fell back to Earth. And so what do the ballers say after the video has been released? Oh, it can't be. It can't be. No. It can't be. There can't be a dome up there. No. It had to have been some kind of mechanical malfunction. Okay. All right. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat.
Some of you may also be aware that I am now extremely powerful. Those of you that have tried to do shit or tried to mess me up like you have in the past, you will find that you can no longer do that shit. Steps have been taken to make sure that never happens again. And I am working feverishly on some other things to thwart you with, and those are going well as well. And the gods are with me. The powers of the universe are with me. And there is no question about that. Look into my eyes, there is no question. The gods are with me. The powers of the universe are with me. And I'm doing this video with no cable, no internet, and no telephone, and I'm looking at you right in the eye saying, I will be back 10 times stronger than I was when I left, because I have been hard at work, folks. I have not just been sitting on my laurels. I have been learning shit. I have been growing. As you know, I am working towards becoming Sorcerer Supreme. Now, you know, some people would say, well, that's an unattainable goal, because being the master of the mystic arts is kind of hard to do when you're constantly learning new shit. Well, maybe. I see your point. I don't necessarily ascribe to it, but I see your point. I see where, you know, something like that would be unattainable because you're constantly learning new shit. But it's the striving, okay? It's the road. It's the walk, okay? It's the idea that you're constantly going forward, that you're moving ever forward. You're not slowing down. You're not stopping. You're striving to be better and better and better. But anyway, enough said about that. Point is that I will be back. I'm looking at this camera telling you I will be back, stronger than ever before. I will not be alone. I will not only have spiritual power behind me, I will have actual people with me as well, helping me behind the scenes or even in front of this camera. Who knows? But I will have help. I will not be alone. And when I return, I will be stronger than ever. And I think maybe some of this is being done to show the trolls, haters, and naysayers that they can't win. You know, when are you sycophants going to learn that you can't win? You cannot defeat me. You know, you kicked me off the internet. You've destroyed my marriage. You got my kids abused under foster care. You've destroyed me financially. You know, and you still can't seem to win. Why is that, dumbasses? Maybe you need to get a clue and realize that whatever it is agenda you have is failing. Maybe the smart tack would be that you need to just give the fuck up and move the fuck on. But they won't, because they're deceived. Their minds are clouded by evil, and so they won't stop. Well, I'll have to make them stop, or the gods will have to make them stop. But they won't stop. They won't stop. Anyways, but I'm just, you know, I'm making this video, sharing my thoughts with, you know, I'm coming back. And when I come back, I will post this video on back. And y'all will see it. Let's see, what is Monday, January 22nd. Now, do I know when I'm coming back? I don't know I'm coming back. But I thought I would document it. 4:59 in the morning. Monday, 22nd is when I'm making a video. So I'm making a video in the wee hours of the morning on a Monday. And when I'm actually returning, I do not know, but I will return. And I will be 10 times more powerful than I was before. So you idiots need to really get a clue and say, hey, maybe we need to stop messing with this guy because he just keeps getting more powerful and more powerful and more powerful every time we fuck with him. Well, that's true. And that's what's going to happen. And there's no getting around that. When something has been preordained of the gods, you can't fight against it, you morons. I don't understand where you even get off thinking that you could fight against the gods. I mean, I couldn't conceive of such a thing. I would never, you know, I mean, if something is preordained to the gods, I'm going to be like, yeah, well, fuck it, that's all I need to know. You know, because I would know that there's no way I could win against that. You know. But let it not be said that the trolls, haters, and naysayers are not stupid motherfuckers, because they sure are. They are some seriously stupid motherfuckers. Because there is no statute of limitations on harassment. Especially when it's on the internet and it's ongoing. No statute of limitations. Sorry. So just so you know. Just so you know. Oh, that bum has been threatening to throw us in front of a judge for years, and he ain't never going to do it. Are you sure? Are you sure? Maybe it could be that I've been giving you a false sense of security. Could that be the answer? Oh, hadn't thought about that, had you?
That's right. We've been lulled into a false sense of security. Holy shit! Let's go.
Well, we'll see. We'll see, won't we? We'll see. I don't know if you guys caught Polly's Customs little death threat video about Vidme, where we basically made a death threat video about Vidme. Isn't that right, Polly? Now most people would look at that video and say, "It don't sound like a death threat." Oh, trust me, it is. It is. You know, he was careful in his verbiage, but it's a death threat. There's no question. But that's okay, Polly. That's okay, buddy. You know, because there's a payday someday. Okay, believe it. There's a payday someday. You know, ask these old motherfuckers. Is there a payday someday? They'll say, yeah, buddy. Every one of them. Every single one of these old motherfuckers will tell you. They will sit you down and say, there's a payday someday, son. And that's exactly the truth. So, that's okay. You know, just keep racking up that negative points, buddy. Because there's something coming. Believe me. Believe me. There is no statute of limitations. There is no statute of limitations. Because it's still ongoing. Right? It hasn't stopped. The videos are still out there. The harassment is still ongoing, therefore. So, nothing has stopped. Nothing has changed. And so, no statute of limitations for you, motherfucker. Sorry. I don't care if it's been 100 years. As long as them videos are still out there harassing me, still ongoing. And now we've got your little veiled death threat out there. That's going to look good in front of the judge. Oh, yeah. Anyways, that's all. And, of course, Lenny Posner is still out there scamming people out of millions and millions and millions of dollars. Saying that people died on Sandy Hook. Oh, you got to pay into our relief fund. You got to pay into the Honor Network because there's people died at Sandy Hook. Well, government's own documents say nobody died at Sandy Hook or Boston Farm. Nobody died. Government's own records. So Lenny Posner, Aaron Gray, and Tiffany Moser have been scamming people out of millions of dollars for years now. And, yeah, we have a word for that. It's called fraud. And it's a felony. And you go to the federal penitentiary if you're convicted of fraud. And that's where Lenny Posner, Tiffany Moser, and Aaron Gray need to go. Because they are committing fraud and need to go to jail. The government's own records say that nobody died at Sandy Hook or Boston Farm. So these people have been bilking the American public out of millions of dollars Sandy Hook happened how many years ago? Yeah, this has been going on for years now, folks. Years, literally years. Okay, they've been bilking the American people out of money. They need to go to federal prison, and they need to go immediately. All right, isn't that right, Lenny? Isn't that right, Aaron Gray? Isn't that right, Tiffany Moses? Yeah, it is. So hopefully something will get done on that front, too. I'm working on that, by the way. I am contacting the Attorney General's office. I am contacting the President's office. I'm contacting the Vice President's office, the Secretary of State. I'm contacting all these people. And I'm telling, hey, man, the Honor Network is committing fraud. Here's the documentation that proves they're committing fraud. So, yeah, there's going to be some major changes going on, guys. Trust me. I have not been idly sitting by. I have been doing shit. Trust me. Trust me. Oh, change is going to do me good.
And you wonder why people fuck with you. People died at Sandy Hook. People died at the Boston bombing marathon. You want to talk about fraud? The only fraud out there, Von Helton, is you. Fuck you. Plain and simple, you're a fraud.
I'm on disability. I'm a disabled American vet. Can't even get my fucking money from the government. Can't even get money from a special needs child from the government either, by the way. Isn't it funny that when you owe the government money, they want their money right fucking now, but when they owe you money, it takes forever to get it? Have you noticed that? Anyway, that is your situation as we stand it right now. You want a conservative YouTube?
Now, this spring, when I go to the courthouse and I start filing court briefs against all my troll buddies, then the butthurt's really going to start screaming, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, it is. Uranium fever has gone and cut me down. I will go to the courthouse this spring. With or without an attorney, I am going to the courthouse this spring. Because I am not my counterpart. Okay? I'm not him. Uranium fever has gone and cut me down. Atheism is a construct by the elites. Atheism is a pit that you fall into and can't get back out of. At least they believe that. Now, the good news is, though, is that you can get out of the pit. But they want you to stay in that pit. Because as long as you're in that atheist pit, you have no power. You have no... you have no power. We are spiritual beings. We are spiritual beings. And if you're running around, I'm an atheist. I'm an atheist. You're an idiot. You're an idiot with no power. You have no power. 8:38 in the tri-state, and I feel great. Don't want to be late. Don't want to prostate. Don't want to prostate. Don't want to prostate. Don't want to postulate. But I do want to pontificate. I don't want to exaggerate. But I do want to vacate. Don't want to prostate. Don't want to prostate. Don't want to prostate. The trolls and the haters have absolutely no fucking idea who or what I am. None. Absolutely none. Absolutely none.
All right. Can you all read that? It says, made with chicken with pork added. There's pork in here. There's pork in this bologna. Okay? Made with chicken, pork added. Bar S bologna. Chicken bologna with pork added. Okay? Right? Let's end this shit right now. Shall we?
If anybody knows Von Helton, you know where he's going with this. Prior to this, he's been talking about Muslims. And he has a piece of bologna, which he states has pork in it, and he's rubbing it on the barrel of his gun.
Okay. All right. And I will subsequently do all the rest of my weapons. Now, obviously, I can't do the rest of my weapons.
Able to settle this right now. On Kentucky driver's license, veterans have a designated V on the license. Could you please show that? I'm now unmuting you.
Oh, I can't.
Why can you not show it?
Because I didn't go and get an honorable. I had 6 months to go and apply for the honorable, and I didn't get it.
Well,
that was stupidity on my part. Well, see, here's the thing. See, here's the thing. Nobody told me that I had to go and get the damn thing. I wasn't told that shit.
You can still get it.
See, what I found out later, what I found out later from the VA, if you'll let me talk, what I found out later from the VA is that I had 6 months to go transfer it from under honorable conditions to honorable. Well, nobody fucking told me, and so I missed that window of opportunity to go get it changed. All right, it's my fault, but it's kind of not my fault because nobody fucking told me that I had to do that shit. All right, so they could say whatever the fuck they want, but I am not a washout. I did not get kicked out. I transferred into government work, okay? And in fact, and let's be clear, I excelled at my government work, okay? And I did a lot of shit that nobody else wanted to do. You know, I was basically a gopher, if you will. But I get no fucking recognition because there's no paper trail. Well, that's not my fault either, now is it?
Now, this has nothing to do with...
This has everything to do with it. This has everything.
You're able to take your DD-2 on
You can't sit there and accuse me of being a washout when I'm not.
Vaughn,
okay?
you
can
just
sit there and
claimed
spew it out of your mouth all day long, but that don't make it true. I am not a washout. I was never a fucking washout.
Yeah, just Aaron's a washout?
My CO offered me an opportunity to transfer into government work, and I took it. That's what fucking happened. I was not washed out. I was not drummed out. I did not fail my basic and AIT, which is another fucking lie that's being spread. If I failed my basic and AIT, how the fuck did I end up at Fort Hood, my first permanent duty station? Okay, quit fucking lying about my military service before I get the fucking military on every one of your asses. Because I will contact the military, and I'll have them go after your fucking asses.
Now, recently, you claimed that by the 15th, Candy will...
You're going to contact the military and have them...
fucking ass, I will. You bet your fucking...
Call fucking welfare on me, Vaughn.
I'm tired of people lying about my military service. And I'm going to get their fucking VA benefits pulled, too.
Pull mine! Pull mine, Vaughn! Come get my fucking VA, Vaughn, you piece of shit washout! You piece of shit washout! You piece of shit washout! You come get my fucking VA, Vaughn! Come, I go to the Providence VA Medical Center, Vaughn!
Not a fucking washout.
Go fucking get my fucking VA benefits, you fucking asshole!
I'm going to do whatever I can to shut your fucking yap. Yeah,
all right, everyone, calm down.
Oh yeah, what are you going to call
getting your VA benefits removed? Then fuck you, yes I will.
Yeah,
go ask
come
Medic
my
if they
fucking
pulled his
VA.
fucking benefits, asshole.
They didn't
go ask
pull his
Medic
fucking...
what happened to his VA benefits.
Fuck the matey benefits. Come get him, Vaughn. Come get me, Stinky.
Go ask
Come get me, Stinky. Come get me, fucking Baron Von Poopie Pants. Private Poopie Pants.
You ain't got a goddamn thing. You ain't got nothing.
You don't understand a motherfucking thing. Ah, blow me, you piece of shit.
You have got nothing.
Yeah, well, you'd be surprised, Vaughn.
You keep talking shit about my military service. You keep talking about my military service, and I will get the military involved. I will have them contact.
The military doesn't give a shit about you, Vaughn. You're out, you're out. They take good people and they use them up.
I want you to do that, Vaughn, and I also want you to call the welfare office on me, Vaughn, like
everyone, hold on.
One of our attorneys is a Jew.
The government's own records say that nobody died at Sandy Hook or Boston bombing. So these people have been bilking the American public out of millions of dollars. Sandy Hook happened how many years ago? Yeah, this has been going on for years now, folks. Years, literally years. Okay, they've been bilking the American people out of money. They need to go to federal prison, and they need to go immediately. All right, isn't that right, Lenny? Isn't that right, Aaron Gray? Isn't that right, Tiffany Mosley? Yeah, it is. So hopefully something will get done on that front, too. I'm working on that, by the way. I am contacting the Attorney General's office. I am contacting the President's office. I'm contacting the Vice President's office, Secretary of State. I'm contacting all these people, and I'm telling, hey, man, the Honor Network is committing fraud. Here's the documentation that proves they're committing fraud. You know, and so yeah, there's gonna be some major changes going on, guys. Trust me. I have not been idly sitting by. I have been doing shit. Trust me. Trust me, people. Oh, change is gonna do me good. You better get back, honky cat. Living in the city ain't where it's at. It's like trying to find gold in a silver mine. It's like trying to drink whiskey, oh, from a bottle of wine. That's an old song from the early 70s. Y'all probably don't even know the damn song. Anyways, but yeah.
You do know you're singing sucks. And sucks really bad. You should never sing again. And it's Honky Chateau, Honky Cat, Elton John, early 70s. You were probably in the 5th grade.
Because,
Fuck you.
you know, people in the other videos, well, where's the AK-47, Bond? You said there was an AK-47. It was being fired from a chopper from this service. The Muslims had acquired a chopper from this service and were literally flying next to the crowd in Mandalay Bay. Now, one can hope, though, that I'm wrong, and it was the good guys that had acquired the chopper and were trying to take out the terrorists. But unfortunately, I don't think that's the case, because the sound is clearly the sound of an AK-47. It is not the sound of an M16 or a British Sten, which is or a belt-fed weapon. I'll spit it out this morning. From what you heard in the other video, this is clearly an AK-47 in this video. So, you know, in fact, let me see if I can get that audio going for you. Hang on just a second.
Yep. As you can see, I have a little bit of a belly. I can't help that. It's the middle-aged spread, so what can you do? You know, I guess it's normal. They're saying it's normal, so I'm going to assume it's normal. Although I am a little bit heavy. I probably need to be down to about 180, 170. I'm about 210 right now. I'm going to get down to about 170. But that's okay. I'm not obese or anything, so that's good. And of course, the camera adds 20 pounds anyway, so all cameras add 20 pounds to your butt. So
I was actually going to go to a park. I was actually going to dress with real raggedy clothes and shit. And I was going to actually sit down on a park bench. And I was going to try and get some young little girls to run by the bench and do it upright, you know. And I was actually going to go to a park. I was actually going to dress with real raggedy clothes and shit. And I was going to actually sit down on a park bench. And I was going to try and get some young little girls to run by the bench and do it upright, you know.
What are you... Vaughn, get that off my screen.
You don't
put that on my screen, Vaughn. No. You know, Vaughn. No, you don't get to put that. That is a Christian hangout, bro.
Okay, you gotta ban Vaughn. You gotta ban him. You gotta take him out for the rest of the day. Take him out. Please, get off the ship. Walk the plank, please.
Anyways,
Vaughn, you gotta take it out.
I just thought I'd let you know that I got a new battery in my mic, and I will be returning. And when I return, I will be 10 times stronger than I was before. And those of you that are arrayed with very, 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 very evil forces, and you know who you are, you're in deep shit. And I know by now, you know that whatever you tried is no longer working. I know you know. Because I know that you know that you know that I know that you know that I know that you know. Because God said so. And when I return, I will not be alone. Spiritually or physically. I believe the gods are working on that too. These things that have been preordained to the gods are going to come to pass. You cannot fight them. They are going to come to pass. And there's not a damn thing you can do to stop them. Because they're preordained to the gods. If somebody told me that something was preordained to the gods, I'd be like, well, that settles it for me. Because I would know not to waste my energy trying to fight against the will of the gods, man. I would know better. You know, is it just, am I the only one that gets that? Am I the only one that gets that fighting against the will of the gods is pretty fucking stupid? Am I the only one that understands that? Apparently I must be, because I've got all these haters, you know, they're all arrayed against me, you know, trying to stop it, you know, what the will of the gods really be. And, you know, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You're not going to be able to stop the plan of the gods. You're just not. Sorry. They have a plan. That plan is going to come to fruition, whether you like it or not. And you're just going to have to deal with it. Sorry. Well, Von Hilton's being braggadocious. Well, maybe just a little bit. But considering all the hell I've been through, I think I deserve it. I think I'm entitled to be a little bit braggadocious. And I can truthfully say that the glory does not come to me. It goes to the gods, because God's preordained all this shit. The gods set everything in motion. They put all the people in place that needed to be put in place. And so, you know, I'm not glorying in it. Not really. Because, you know, it's preordained to the gods. It's their plan. Well, Von, didn't you say the true gods don't need a plan? No. I'm talking about small plans here. I'm not talking about this great plan for humanity. That's bullshit. The gods don't do that. But little plans like this, where I'm going to be a tool of the gods. I mean, look at what they did with Thoth. Okay, who was Thoth? Thoth was basically a nobody. He started out as a nobody. Thoth did. All right, he was a nobody. But then during the battle of the reptilians, he showed himself to be, to be a leader and to be, a scribe and, somebody with intellect and what have you. He proved himself, and the gods saw that and they saw favor in him, and, they elevated him to godlike status of demigod, and then they shipped his happy ass to Egypt. Hey, we're gonna send you to Egypt, okay? They shipped him to Egypt, and of course, subsequently Atlantis sank because, according to Thoth's own words, people started messing with the dark arts and with dark sciences and combining the dark arts and the dark sciences together. And when they did that, Atlantis sank. Atlantis was not defeated by the reptilians or the Greys. They kicked their ass and shoved them underground. That's what Thoth said. So no, it wasn't the reptilians or the Greys. It was the fact that certain entities or groups within Atlantis' own hierarchy wanted to mess with the dark arts and dark sciences, and then combined those two, techno-mage, if you will, and as a result, Atlantis sank. It did not sink because it was destroyed by the reptilians. Thoth was clear about that. In fact, he went out of his way to say that they kicked their ass and drove them underground, them and the Greys. So, which I thought was kind of funny because heretofore, about reptilians, reptilians, and then we get these 500,000-year-old documents that mention the reptilians by name. I thought that was hilarious. What are you going to do against 500,000-year-old documents? You're going to say those are fake too? Come on. Yeah, So yeah, I've been totally vindicated on reptilians. What about that shit, motherfuckers? What did I say in my Las Vegas videos? Everything that I have told you is going to come to pass. Whether you like it or not, it is going to come to pass. I have no reason to lie to you. I have no reason to deceive you. When I say a thing, that thing will come to pass because God has put me here as a mouthpiece to warn you and to tell you and for you to know that things are coming. Well, Vaughn, if you know all this shit, is everything going to pan out okay? Are we going to make it through this? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And this false facade of Christianity and Islam and Judaism, it's all going to fall away because it's been a hindrance. It's been a binding. It's been legalistic crap that has restrained humanity for centuries. That's all going to fall away. But instead of going to the dark side, which is what the elite families have done, humanity will go to the side of the light and become light workers and become right-hand path and become hopefully politically conservative. That's my personal opinion. Anyways, but they will not ascribe to what the elite. You see, the elites have used the powers given to us of the gods for evil, okay? And their time is short as well. Their time is short on this earth. We already see that happening. Some of us that have eyes to see and ears to hear. Some of us are seeing that the elites are slowly being, they're going the way of the Edsel and the dodo bird because there's the gods have willed that their time is ended. That the time of these elite families is over, and the gods have willed that. And no matter how much use of the dark forces they can array, it's not going to help. And like I said, Christianity especially. Oh my God, Christianity has done so much to hinder mankind. All this legal bullshit, and and the demon under every rock. Oh my God, I can't stand it. I'd say, well, that ain't Christian. So there's a demon. It's got to be a demon. And I've fought with how many demons now? I mean, that's what I do, fighting against demons, but they see me, they look at me, oh, well, he's a pagan, therefore he's got to be arrayed with demons. No, dumbass, I'm fighting the damn demons. But anyways, all the crap of the monotheistic religions is going to fall away. And there's a Hopi prophecy out there that says the same thing, by the way, in case you want to Google the Hopi prophecy, okay? It tells you the same damn thing. But all the monotheistic religions are going to finally fall away. The elite families and their use of dark forces and dark energies and demonic powers, they're going to fall away. And all there's going to be is light, and humanity is going to prosper like it has never prospered before. And I believe Trump is a herald of that, by the way. Now a lot of people, if you're a Christian, Jew, or Muslim, you're probably going to be mad at me for saying these things. I'm not saying it to be an ass. I'm not. I'm saying it because mankind needs to rise above that, okay? We need to rise above, all right? The legalism has got to go, okay? And there is nothing more legalistic than the three monotheistic religions. Oh my God. There's nothing more legalistic than that. And there's truth in those religions, but not much. And, and it's literally hindered mankind. It really has. But like I said, fear not, because mankind will not go down the dark path of these elitists. And they will not. Mankind is going to absolutely explode. We're going to grow and prosper. We're not going to go down the way of the Atlanteans and their dark path. We're not going to go down the dark path of the elite families. Everything is going to come up great. It's going to be awesome. I absolutely believe this. But the three monotheistic religions now are going to go bye-bye. I'm sorry. They got to. They're hindering mankind's progress. Okay? They really are. And like I said, I'm not saying that to be a dick. I'm not saying that to be an asshole. I'm just telling you how it is, man. You want me to tell you the truth, right? You want me to tell you the truth, right? Okay, the three monotheistic religions got to go. They are literally hindering mankind's growth. Okay? So they got to go. And we now know, at least some of us now know, that a lot of that was a plan by the elite families from years and years ago anyway. And so it's got to go. It's got to go. All right, mankind has got to move forward. And we don't need to be stuck back in the 7th century. That's for damn sure. Oh my God. That's insane. That's just insane. So, we need to move forward. Need to progress, and we're going to. And it's going to be glorious, folks. I'm telling you, humanity's best days are ahead. I absolutely believe that. Once the monotheistic religions fall by the wayside, and once the elite families are dealt with, however that may be, I do not know. Not yet. Not yet. But anyways, you know, once those things are dealt with, humanity will grow and prosper like never before. It'll make the Renaissance look like child's play, man. I mean, it's gonna be awesome. I'm telling you. I really believe that. I really believe humanity's best times are ahead, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Well, Von Hilton, you know, if everybody goes to paganism, isn't people going to start dabbling in the darkness again? Some probably will. Some probably will, but they will be dealt with. They will be handled somehow. I don't know how, but they will be handled. But by and large, humanity will be in the light. We will be light workers. We will be, you know, prospering. We will be joyous, happy. There will be, you know, there will be singing in the streets, man. I'm telling you, there will be singing in the streets. It will be a glorious time. The freedom, just the freedom alone that paganism brings. Because as an eclectic pagan, I have no legalistic issues. I have no dogma. I have no drama. There's nothing to hinder me from doing the will of the gods and from being the greatest person that I can be. And that in of itself is a powerful thing, you know. Leaving Christianity was the best thing I ever did, man, because I'm free now. I don't have that legalism holding me back like I did. It's all gone. The dogma, the drama, the legalism, it's all gone. And I can now pursue my efforts and be a blessing to others and be the best that I can be in lieu of the gods and their will or whatever. And it's great, man, it's great. There is a freedom in paganism that does not exist in the three monotheistic religions. It doesn't. The three monotheistic religions are bound by legalism and dogma and drama. And there is no real freedom in that, okay? You know, there's going to be some that's going to dabble in the dark forces, but you know, I guess they'll be handled because what I see is a bright future for humanity. I don't see a dark future for humanity. I see a bright future for humanity. But we got to get rid of the elite families. We got to get rid of the three monotheistic religions. When that happens, humanity is going to explode like you've never seen. It's going to be, I'm telling you, man, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. I can't say it enough. Anyways, speaking of saying enough, I've rambled on. And now it's time to ramble on. That's another song from Sam Lisa. I might want to look that one up. It's time to ramble on. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here, but I will return. I will be back. Things are going to be great, I promise you. And there's going to be some major changes happening. Trust me. There's going to be some major changes. But it's going to be glorious. It's going to be glorious. There is going to be teething problems. Okay, there's going to be upsets. There's going to be minor little problems that occur or rise up. But overall, everything is going to be better. Everything is going to be much, much better, actually. Okay, that is my message to you. As I sit here with no phone, no cable, no internet, telling you that I will return. That's how confident I am of the changes that are going to occur. And the changes that have already occurred, by the way. Because there's already changes occurring. They're happening behind the scenes, but there's already changes occurring. And it's going to be glorious. And humanity will make it through this. It's going to be great. We might even get what the Jews call a jubilee. Well, Von, what's a jubilee? A jubilee is, you know, a year where you don't pay any taxes at all. None. Don't pay no taxes. All your debts is paid. And you basically start from scratch again. It's called the year of jubilee. Look it up. Year of jubilee. We could see that. We could see that happening in our lifetime. I'm 54 years old, guys, and I'm telling you, I could see a year of jubilee in my lifetime. I'm telling you, I believe it. But fear not the book of Revelations, because the book of Revelations, first of all, it's not real, because it was written to suppress people. But even if it was real, even if let's say the book of Revelations was totally legit, it still doesn't have to come to pass. If my people, which are called by my name, will humble themselves and pray and seek my face, I will look down from heaven, I will heal their, and I will forgive their sins, and I'll heal their land. But what does that say? What does that mean? What that means is that as long as there's people praying, as long as there's people believing, I'm not going to do the book of Revelations or any other negative prophecy. That's what God's saying. Okay, so the book of Revelations isn't even going to happen, even if you believe it's legit. So what's going on? What's the whole deal with all the Middle East shit? The deal is that they're trying to scare you. They're trying to scare you into believing that the book of Revelations is coming alive, and it's not. And it sure as hell ain't ordained to the gods. Oh my God. Why would the gods need to slaughter a whole bunch of us? Oh, they don't. So who needs to slaughter us? Demons. Why do they need to slaughter us? Because for whatever reason, they need that human blood. They need a blood sacrifice. Okay, World War III, Battle of Armageddon, whatever you want to call it, it's nothing but a blood sacrifice to a bunch of fucking demons. That's all it is. Fear not. Fear not what you hear about the Middle East. And like I said, the three monotheistic religions are going to fall away anyway. Fear not. Okay? Fear not. It's going to be all right. Do not become overwhelmed with fear. We're going to get through this. And it's going to be better than ever. And humanity is going to be better than ever. America is going to be better than ever. All the countries of Europe is going to be better than ever. Everything is going to be great. Trust me. It's going to take time, and there's going to be some pain, but we're going to get through it. Okay? We're going to get through it, all of us. We're going to make it. We're going to make it, guys. We're really going to make it. I really believe that. Okay? I will see that in my lifetime. I believe. And if I don't, then the gods are going to have to deal with me. They're going to have to deal with me, damn it. And that's my kids hollering. So I'm going to cut this short. Y'all have a pleasant day. Have a better tomorrow. Bye.
I'm not concerned, you know. Because everybody, Vaughn, you're awful calm. You're awful calm. Why are you so damn calm? I'm a Cold War vet. I've been through all this shit. I've been through all this shit. I am a Cold War veteran. I know what the fuck I speak of when I speak of this shit.
You gotta be fucking kidding me! Yes. Oh my God.
Okay.
Now, how the fuck am I supposed? Okay, there it goes. All right, it didn't want me to. It didn't want me to broadcast you for some reason, Bringer. I don't know why. But you're hot now. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I was just wondering, when are you going to make good on your word and kiss the Geek Room's ass? When's that going to happen?
That's going to be happening real soon. No bullshit. Okay.
And serious shit, man. You got to call off the zombie fetuses because they're attacking me in my sleep, and I'm really regretting what I did. Planned Parenthood right now, man.
Yeah. Well, Brandlaw, you know, you guys are DP wannabes. Everybody knows it. Nobody's an idiot. We all know
Brett Keane wannabe?
No, actually, I predate Brett Keane. I was on YouTube.
Oh, so you guys have dated? Okay, I was unaware.
No, I don't date Brett Keane. I am my fishing pole don't swing that way. But I did hear yours does. Is that true?
Are you
a homosexual? Are you a homosexual?
I don't know. You interested?
No, I'm not being facetious. I'm being serious. I actually heard that you guys were homosexual. You were not homosexual for each other, but that you were in fact literal homosexuals, and that you got offended because I spoke out against homosexuality. So now, is it true?
I mean, if you buy me a steak dinner first, I don't know, man.
Okay, so you got offended over my videos talking about homosexuality because you really are homosexual. Okay, well that's the end of that.
I mean, if that's what you want to believe, that's cool.
Hey, it's not a matter of belief. Okay, it's not a matter of belief. You either are or you are not. And I was told that you guys got pissy because I did a video against homosexuality. All right. Well, the thing about the video is I made it. No, wait a minute. I made it abundantly clear in the video that the only people that would get pissed off by the video would be homosexuals. And you guys were clearly upset, visibly upset. Okay, so now I'm asking you again, because I want the truth. Are you a homosexual? Goddamn, tell the truth.
All right, Vaughn. You got me back into a corner, bro. I would definitely take a gummer from you. So if that makes me gay, damn right.
All right. Well, that's good enough for me.
Hey, speaking of, look, there's a dig. So I guess I'm aroused by that right now, huh?
I don't know. I don't know your lifestyle. I don't claim to know.
Yeah, well, everyone knows yours because you put it on the internet.
Yeah, I just put all kinds of shit on the internet, right? Yeah, you sure did.
That's not my doing, by the way.
Let's see, what do we want here? All right, and there we go.
The Geeker does not endorse that, by the way.
No, but you apparently endorse slandering, defaming, and libeling me, which are crimes. They might be civil crimes. They might be civil crimes, but they're still crimes. They're certainly not free speech, and they're certainly not fair use.
Cite an example of us doing any of those things to you.
You've never called me a deadbeat dad or a poor father? Never? You've never called me a pedophile? You've never called me a murderer? You've never called me a wife beater?
No, I've never called you a pedophile. What else was it?
Wife beater, child molester.
No, I've never called you a child molester or a wife beater. I have said that by what we've seen, by all apparentness, it does look like you're a rather poor father, yes.
No.